You might find this video useful if you're working for a client who needs their logo or branding included in the video, but their logo is quite difficult to read against the current background. So these tips are based on the assumptions that A, the font can't be changed, the style can't be changed, the text can't be animated, and the background clip can't be changed. Also, these are only focusing on the still image, because I'll cover motion-based animations in a different video. Okay, first tip is to blur the background, okay? Nice and easy. So we've got this logo here, right in front of this horrible kind of graffiti, like very hard to read background. So again, it's like pretending as if the client says, no, you can't change the background image. Fine, how are we gonna deal with that? First tip is to blur the background. So on Final Cut Pro, go to the effects here, type in GAU to get the Gaussian blur, drag that onto the background. There we go. So immediately you can read the text now, you can read the logo. Okay, now it's not perfect, but I'm going to go into some more tips in a minute. Cool, next tip is to darken the background. So again, let's get rid of the blur, select the background here like that, go up to the inspector in the top right, go on to exposure, and then move the whites down a bit. There we go, easy as that. You've darkened the background and suddenly the logo and the branding is a lot more clear. Cool, next one is lightening the background, so a bit obvious. So let's just pretend that the logo is dark instead of white. Okay, so let's go up to exposure, move it way down, there we go. So we've got a dark one there. Lighten the background this time. So click the background, go up to exposure, move the blacks up, that much, like that. There we go. So that's how you deal with a dark logo against a white background. Easy peasy. Next tip is to desaturate the background. So again, this is if the logo or branding is of a certain color. So if it's not black or white, it's if it's blue in this case. Cool. So click the background clip there, go up to the inspector, go into color there, go into saturation and bring the saturation right down. So again, that's not perfect, but it does stand out a bit. If you want to combine that with a previous tip I've just said, exposure, bring the blacks up. There we go, even better. This next tip is to add a object in the background. It's called compositing. So in the terms of video editing, that's putting an object on top of another object, or on top of another object, or behind another object, whatever. On Final Cut Pro, what you do is you go up to the top left corner, go on to generators here, click elements, find shapes. Bring that shape down between the two, like that. Then you've got to choose what shape you want. So I'm going to choose a square. Get rid of the outline because I don't like that. Change the color of it to, let's say, this nice, something kind of tealy like that. It's quite cool. And I want to change the shape a lot more. So you go to scale and then X and Y, make that different. There we go. Perfect. See how much more visible that is now? Now again, your client might not like that. They might want the logo to be, just the text, but that's fine. You use one of my other tips for that. Okay, the next tip is to add a gradient behind. So again, Final Cut Pro, go up to gradient, bring that between the two objects like that. Then you make one of them slightly more transparent. Okay, so change one of them to black. Like that. Go down to the effects in the bottom right and type in key. And you're going to want to select Luma Keyer, okay? So bring Luma Keyer over to the gradient like that. Go up to the inspector here and change this until you're getting a better color like that. So you've got rid of the black entirely and now you've just got the color. And you can change the color, of course, of the gradient going up here, whatever, making it whatever color you want. And then fine tune it however you want to do it. So that was 6 very simple, quick little tips to highlight a client's logo or branding on a video if you can't change the background. So thank you for watching, everybody. If it was a help to you, then please leave this video a like and subscribe for more tips about videography and editing. My name is George, this is Jam Punch Storytelling, and I'll see you next week.